Good morning from the holy city of Safed, Israel. One of maybe the most important idea. See, all philosophies and religions basically kind of make the same error. And that is that as the human mind, what we do is we conceive of a reality. If we think our reality is true, we basically now wish, hopefully, as the prayer Shema Yisrael, that you should love God so much, you want to spread this to everybody else. But the story of life is that the infinity of God, by necessity, every single thing, just for a simple example, if I make a computer game, every part of that game is part of my intention. Now, it may not be the direct part. It could be the graphics are there to serve the person that's going to be playing the game. But at the same time, every single part of this game is actually designed by me for my intention. So normally when people come up with a philosophy, they're challenged by the fact that maybe other people don't have that philosophy. And there are interesting ways of dealing with that in versions of radicalism, chopping off people's heads. In other versions, maybe converting people. In some other ways, maybe waiting for people to find the light and truth on their own. But the bottom line is, there's a much, much deeper truth that exists. And that is the very fact that you can think and you can discover itself is a creation of God. In other words, God wanted you to think. He wanted you to look out at the world and say, what is going on? What is true? And the bottom line is that each and every one of us is a creation of the same creator. I remember meeting this guy, and he came from Russia, where unfortunately there's a background of atheism. Nice guy. And I wanted to convince him that there's a God. So I said to him, do you believe in DNA? And he said, yes. And I said to him, what about, do you believe in a book? He says, what do you mean? I said, a book was written, correct? Correct. Well, it must have an author. And so the DNA, even though you don't see it, but it's such an amazing book that every single living thing has a DNA. As such, it means that you and I and everything has an author. Just like a book, every single book has an author. If it makes sense, it has an author. Well, all of us, in a sense, make sense. We have amazing gifts and abilities. So it means that there's an author behind us all. Now, if there's an author, you don't just write a book for no reason. There's an intention. And so each one of us plays a special role in the divinity of God, and we are his partners in bringing out something special into this world. And when we recognize that we were born the way we were meant to be, I'm a Jewish male, I'm meant to do Judaism, and I'm meant to be a male, a good husband, a good father, etc. And somebody else is let's say a Gentile female. She's meant to, Gentiles have the 7 Noahide laws and bring civilization and civility to the world. And of course, bring children, if possible, to the world. Be a good wife, be a good mother, bring a better world. Each one of us is part of God's plan in kind of doing the same thing that he wants, making the world a better place through concentrated desire and effort. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.